Right, let's talk high quality leather products. As you can see, I have a few in front of me here from the company Trip Machine. They are a passionate group of bikers based out of New Delhi. They design all of this stuff by hand, and they essentially make the sorts of stuff that they would like to use on their own bikes. And we, of course, are passionate bikers ourselves, so we know the sorts of stuff that we like to use. So we've collaborated with them here, and they've designed us a couple of choice items. It's a limited run, so essentially once all these items are sold out, we will be getting no more in. You can only find these from Urban Rider. We will, of course, be working with them in the future. We are big fans of the stuff that they do. All of these items are finished in a mix of leather, canvas with the sort of straps that you see on there as well, and solid brass for the details. Nice and reinforced, sturdy and durable. They all come in a choice of brown or black. Brown predominantly is this kind of buffed brown that you see to my right, with the exception of the tool bag in front of me, which is made of harness leather, slightly darker as well. Starting with the tool bag, as I say, this is a really high quality leather, really thick and really durable. If you are carrying tools in it, you're probably pretty concerned with whether or not it is durable and whether it can carry weight, and of course, this can. If you are like me and you have limited space and you just keep getting more and more tools for your motorcycle and you have nowhere to store them, then this will come in handy, I'm sure. And it is aesthetically pleasing after all. We've got some nice details on it. We've got the Urban Rider Trip Machine branding patch sewn onto the back there. We have this solid brass buckle, which I'll just undo so you can see the inside. And if I spin it around, you can see that we have an Allen key organizer and two internal pockets as well. You can also see just how thick that leather is. Spinning it around so you can see the bottom, you can see the solid brass feet as well. This typically on any kind of bag, where you're putting it down is where it's going to wear out a little bit quicker. So it's nice that it's got that feature on there as well. Solid brass details all around. We've got these green canvas straps as well. It feels really nice in the hand and it will carry a decent kind of weight as well. The leather, you don't have to be too precious with it. If it starts to scuff, starts to patina, then that just adds to the character of it and it will age nicely. As mentioned, it also comes in black. Then of course we have the duffel to my right. You have two outer pockets on either side and one main pocket there. The capacity of this is around 34 litres, just under 35, which if you're going on, well, most trips, that will be fine for you. If you're doing some huge grand touring, you might want to strap a couple extras to your bike as well. But for most occasions, that's going to be more than enough. Full grain leather, as I say, throughout, reinforced. It is nice and sturdy and again will carry a decent kind of weight. You've got these green canvas straps and a nice handle there as well. You can just undo that, fix the other one in there, and that does feel quite nice in the palm as well. You've also got a shoulder strap, which has some nice details on it. Again, got the Urban Rider and Trip Machine logo. It is slightly padded as well, so that's nice and soft, really nice and spongy in the hands. And then of course it has the green canvas on there as well, and these solid brass buckles as well, so you can attach that to the bag. It also comes with a storm cover or a rain cover, which will be important to most of you, I'm sure. If you ever get caught short, you want to know that your stuff is going to be kept dry. So this is elasticated. You can just fix that over the top. The bag itself, you can attach to your bike. Predominantly, you're going to need a bike with a little bit of frame on show so that you can strap it through, but it has 4 little loops on the front there, 4 on the back, and then a couple of loops on the bottom, as well as these brass feet, which you can see there. Again, this tends to be the sorts of places that bags will wear out because of course you're putting them down quite a lot as you're moving them around. In terms of fitting it to the bike, it really is a simple device to fit, as you can see from some of the imagery you're seeing on your screens now. But essentially you just loop it through here. Again, we've got these green canvas straps and then you just fasten that to the frame. It's quite versatile really, that's why we put so many loops on it, so that depending on your bike, it should fit most circumstances, most bikes. And of course, again, it also comes in black. Then if you are a motorcyclist, I'm sure security is important to you. I know it is to me, especially if you live in a city, as I do, which is why we have you covered with the lock box. If you're carrying a disc lock with you or a portable security device, you'll want somewhere to put it on the bike. I know personally, I don't like the idea of having a disc lock or some big heavy metal item anywhere near or around my body. If I was to come off of that bike, I don't want anything heavy potentially hitting into me as I slide down the road. So This is why we've got this. So it attaches to the bike and not yourself. We've got mounting points on the side there and on the back, as you can see. Flexible again, you can fit this to most kind of exposed frames on motorcycles. We'll show you how to do that as well. Made of fiberglass for the internals, nice and solid. And then of course, you've got the full grain leather outer, again coming in brown or black. You've got these solid brass attachments there. You've got the buckle on the front. That actually fixes with a strap that goes over the top. So once you close that, you can probably see there, that essentially will attach to your frame as well to stop it from rotating underneath or hanging, let's say, limp on the frame of your motorcycle. Probably the most important thing though is with the capacity of it, will it take a decent sized disc lock? This one's fairly bulky and obviously fits in there nice and easily. This one is from my colleague. Not saying anything, it's not necessarily that important, but mine is bigger and mine fits in there quite nicely as well. The Oxford Boss disc lock, if you're looking, not particularly aesthetically pleasing, but when it's in this, look at that, you would never know that it was luminescent. And then lastly, if I just move these cute little keychains out of the way again, brown and black, we have a notepad, sketch pad, journal, place to write down poetry, haikus, or bike measurements, or just doodle, whatever you fancy there. But this is a really nice little item, really nice again, full grain leather on the outside, nice and thick, nice and soft to the touch as well actually. Comes again in brown and black. It's got that green canvas loop on the front there so you can attach your pen to it, and obviously fastens just like so. You get 2 pads with it. These are made of recycled materials if that's important to you, and you can get replacements from the website for £10 for the pair as well. Comes in a dark brown or a light brown, as you'll see inside the actual pad itself. Design on the front you'll find we use a lot in our branding, and it's by an artist called Menza Quint. Duffel bag comes in at £189. The tool bag is £139, £35 for the lockbox and £29 for the notepad just down there, and £6 for these cute little keychains if you want to pick yourself up one of those as well. All these items you'll find on the Urban Rider website. Of course, you'll find the specifications and the dimensions, probably more importantly, of all of these things as well if you fancy. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. Thank you.